In this Sea-Flush video, we're going to take you through the process of de-winterizing a boat. So we're going to undo all the work we did to the engines, generator, air conditioning, marine head, and fresh water system that helped get it through the winter. To see how this whole boat was winterized, check out another YouTube video titled "The Most Extensive Boat Winterizing Video on the Internet." Even though we did an oil change in the fall, we still start by checking the oil level on the dipstick. From there, we open the raw water inlet, run the blower, and then start the engine. I look at the tachometer to know when the engine's running and then immediately verify oil pressure. Inside of the boat, the raw water coming in flushes the antifreeze through the system. Outside of the boat, it looks more like a shark attack as the antifreeze is flushed through the raw water system. This is probably a good time to mention that the antifreeze we use to winterize this boat is marketed as non-toxic and ecologically safe, and it's common practice for it to be used this way in the marine industry. Moving on to the generator, we again check the oil level and then open the seacock. This valve is conveniently located in the bilge water. This initial puff of white smoke is normal as the fogging oil used during winterization is burned off. Again, the antifreeze is dispersed through the raw water system and eventually it's just water in the exhaust. Next on the list is the air conditioning, and again we start by opening the intake valve. Next, we turn on the breaker for the shore power inlet, check for voltage, and turn on the individual breakers for the air conditioning system. At the controls for the individual air conditioner, we begin by turning the switch to start, which turns on the blower motor, then turning the switch to run. This two-step startup prevents a large electrical draw from jolting the system. Because the Sea-Flush method of winterizing air conditioners leaves the hoses empty, there's no priming issues. Water is able to flow directly to the pump. At the AC discharge, the little bit of antifreeze left in the sea strainer after winterization is flushed out. De-winterizing the head on this boat is simple. The toilet flushes with raw water, so again we open the intake valve. Then we just push the flush button and look for water flow. De-winterizing the freshwater system on the boat involves flushing some antifreeze out of the system, so we start by adding a gallon or two of water to the tank. Again, at this point we don't want to fill up the tank. Inside of the boat we turn on the fresh water pump and open the faucets to let the air purge through the system. We let the water flow until the tank is empty and the pump runs dry, because that batch of water had some antifreeze in it. Now we can fill the water tank and turn the water pump back on. We go back and open the faucets to make sure all the air is out of the system. We know the air is out of the system when the pump shuts off as soon as the last faucet is closed. Because of good maintenance and the effectiveness of winterizing with Sea-Flush, this boat is ready to go. For updates on future videos and more information on winterizing with Sea-Flush, click like for this video and check out our YouTube channel.